as far as there's been in Iran, there's been music and poetry. Every Iranian, regardless of political and religious affiliation, takes pride in Iranian poetry, so that's why traditionally it's always been allowed to exist. I was traveling back and forth between the States and Iran my whole life. I have a lot of good memories from growing up in Iran. Everything in Iran tastes so good, the food's amazing. People here don't know how beautiful it is. They think it's a desert, and that's not the case. The last time I was in Iran was in 1998, and because of my music, I never went back.
چه گوارا باید بمیری صداتو بشنون اینه نمیشنوه دنیا صدای کشورم مصدق گفت پشت مردم باشی میاد اکس رو اسمت مثل ملکم با تیر گاندی میگفت یکی یکی پاشیم قدرت دست مردم اگه یکی باشیم
Mossadegh wanted good for the people. He wanted good for the country. And that would take profit out of a lot of pockets. So they took him out real quick.
از اون موقع بود که آینده ایران عوض شد بعد از اینکه دولت دموکراتیک مصدق رو از بین بردن.
مصدق میتونست یک شروعی برای حکومت دموکراتیک ایران باشه. شاید اگر ایشون بود جمهوری اسلامی ایران میشد جمهوری دموکراتیک ایران.
Through a CIA coup, the US and Britain dissolved Mossadegh's government and replaced him with the Shah.
The Shah crowns himself. His title is King of Kings, and he becomes Emperor of his nation.
The Shah approved of pop music and it was perfectly legal. But anything anti-Shah was not tolerated. You could get severely punished. The Shah was very transparent with his lavish lifestyle. Eventually, that turned most of the population against him.
The Iranian capital, Tehran, a city scarred by rioting in angry protests against the Shah. This is what happened in the streets below.
Before the revolution, there was a very vibrant music scene and a variety of different genres.
مسئله خوانندگی برای خانم‌ها یه چیز جا افتاده بود توی اجتماع و خواننده‌های زنم زیاد داشتیم.
After the revolution, the whole pop music scene died because it became illegal.
و خیلی از اون خواننده‌هایی که قبلا توی ایران کار می‌کردن و پاپ استار بودن برای خودشون خب مجبور شدن ایران رو ترک کنن.
Eventually everything shifted to the artists that are outside of Iran.
My music is noisy and dark because I grew up in middle of Iran-Iraq war. Every time that a bombing would happen, we had to go underground in the basement. All those darkness, silence, everything that I would experience, come to my music. After 2005, we had no other choice to go underground because we wanted to play music.
میتونم بگم این سرلنگاری از طرف حکومت و یک خیانت از طرف دولت مرد ایران بهانه‌ای داد دست مردم ما که نشون بدن اعتراض و خشم خودشون رو نسبت به واقعا فشار زور بعد از 30 سال. واقعا یک موومنت، یک جنبش اعتراضی خیلی خوبی بود، ولی متاسفانه با کشتاری که کرد حکومت، با فشار، با تهدید، با زندان انداختن مردم، باعث شد که خب مردم یه مقداری از اون موضع خودشون، موضع اعتراضی خودشون عقب بکشن.
As is often true with Iran, progress is 2 steps forward and 1 step back, leaving artists from all genres in limbo between what they can and cannot create. I think people outside Iran would be shocked of how rich the music scene is and the variety of different genres, from hip-hop to electronic, heavy metal, pop, everything. There's a large number of artists inside Iran making underground music, and as long as they don't cross those certain lines of making political music, no one really goes after them. But as soon as you decide to do social political hip-hop or death metal, forget about it.
For performing music in Iran, you have to have the permission from the Ministry of Culture and Islamic Guidance. You have to follow some rules about lyrics, music, and the place that you perform at. So that's why some people leave the country because simply they don't fit into the system.